We have not talked about Trisha in so long, it's actually crazy. But she's been off being a mom, doing her thing, and she hasn't been getting talked about. At least, she hasn't been getting talked about anywhere except for Reddit. Which is exactly why fans of Trisha's are actually kind of worried for her, because she recently revealed that she's going to be coming out with the documentary. And her fans think that it has bad news written all over it, and it's actually going to get her into more drama or just really not be good for her mental health, rather than close some sort of chapter of drama for her. I mean, we all remember what happened when Gabby Hanna tried to right her wrongs and address all the drama that she'd ever been in. It didn't go well, and even comments under Trisha's most recent video were trying to remind her of this. But to kind of explain what Trisha announced, she posted a video titled "My Reddit Documentary, Currently Filming and Looking for People," where she said that she is filming both a reality show and a documentary where she not only wants to confront her haters, but she also wants to expose the Reddit thread that talks so badly about her nearly every day. In terms of the reality show, she says it's going to be an international show. They're filming for about a month, and her and Moses are trying to get their house ready for filming because this and the documentary are shooting back to back. She didn't go into too much detail about the reality show, but in terms of the documentary, she says that someone reached out to her and wanted to film something with her, like squash the beef type of deal. And she claimed that she wasn't into that at all. She felt like she had already apologized for a lot of the things that she had done wrong, and she had kind of mended things over with people, or she just didn't want to readdress all of that. She said that she tried to tell him that she wasn't actually as interesting as she seems online, and she doesn't really have a life, so she didn't know what angle he was going to go with all of this. She says she's in mom mode right now, and there just really isn't a story that she could think of that was there to do a documentary on. But then Trisha starts talking about her Reddit page, Trishyland, that she said she would visit frequently and see a ton of harassment and hate made against her, and that a journalist had actually reached out to her prior to her giving birth, wanting to do a story on her experience of having a Reddit page. She said she never went through with doing an interview with them, so the journalist ended up giving her access to this Google Drive that had all the receipts of the harassment that was on the Trishyland Reddit page. The Reddit page did end up getting taken down, and Trisha did a whole video talking about how she was seeing the things from Trishyland and all of that, but there is a new one that has been started since Trishyland's original page got taken down. There's like a new page where people are going on to hate on Trisha, and she says that they post her nudes on there, unblurred photos of her daughter, they bully her, they harass her, they harass other people that try to defend her, all that stuff. And she says that that's all they do on there, and she just feels like it's illegal. She mentions that influencers have given her information on how to get these pages taken down by either hiring private investigators or claiming copyright, and said that she just needed help with all of this. And so she told this guy who wanted to make a documentary on her that he could do it if it was about all of this. She said that he had no idea this was even a thing until she mentioned it, and so he started deep diving into the entire Reddit. And she mentions that he even posted in the Reddit page telling people that he was working on a documentary and wanted to speak to some of the people who had been posting on Reddit about Trisha. And she goes into more detail about why she wants her documentary to be all about this.
For me, the goal is this, is like, how is some of this stuff legal? For me, I would like to talk to people posting on this Reddit and being like, why do you hate me so much? Why do you watch me if you hate me so much? You think I'm this horrible person? Like, what is your end goal? Like, I don't understand this. Like, I guess what we've gathered so far is, they just want me completely off the internet, and to the extreme that they want Malibu taken away from me. Like, literally, that's what they want. It's like actually insane. There's more to it. There's more depth to it, all that stuff like that. But it's crazy, like literally like insane.
She goes on to say that she didn't hire this person for the documentary. He reached out to her. She really wanted to emphasize that, and she wanted to say that she is not paying him to do this, nothing like that. This is something that he wanted to do. And she says that he is even willing to conduct these interviews with these haters from Reddit all himself, FaceTiming them, calling them, and she says that she's even kind of open to conversations with haters as well and allowing them to record a version as she's also recording.
I told him, and I'll say it to whoever wants to call and be a part of this, you know, that truly dislikes me, that truly thinks that I need to be canceled forever, that my daughter should be taken away from me. What is, because so many people will say, oh, look at all her victims. And I'm like, okay, what victims? Like, give me that list. Like, you know, talk to her victims, talk to this. Oh, Trisha's going to manipulate this. Record our whole conversation. If we call, if we FaceTime, if we set up something, record it all. Like, I'm so open and genuine and just throwing everything out there that I'm just like.
She says the people on Reddit think that this is all just a scam or a setup. And she's trying to say that it's not at all. And she's being so serious about this.
I'm willing to talk. I'm telling you, you can record, you know, obviously it's going to be recorded for a documentary. So I'm saying, like, you know, you call, I'll be like, hey, this is being recorded. You're welcome to record it as well. We're both consenting to record the entire thing. And like have this conversation.
She says this whole documentary is bigger than just her story and that they're expanding on this issue much further than people think.
He's talking to like so many people, like psychologists and other people involved, like just so many things. And it's more than, in my eyes, it's more than just me. It's an anti-fandom phenomenon. There's these hate Reddits, these snark Reddits that are like, you know, quite ruining people's lives. You know what I mean? Because again, it's something to comment, critique about stuff that I'm doing, but like, you know, like fantasizing or creating these scenarios that aren't even happening.
She just feels like people have really crossed the line and she wants to put an end to all of this. She doesn't want the hate on Reddit. She wants Reddit to do something. She really wants action to be taken as a result of her documentary. She says she isn't against hate, but this is something that she feels is so disturbing and she wants to know why people are taking it to this level that they are.
There's people who have like that just do random TikToks that are getting this harassment, and it's like there needs to be something done about it. There needs to be regulation in the Reddit world, because you know what, like again, hate, whatever, critique, I'm open to it. And I actually, can I be honest? Like it's helped me be who I am today. Like canceling and stuff like that in the past. Like, yeah, it took 1 million people to be like, Trisha, you might need help. There's something wrong with you. Like get help. And guess what I did? I got help. And like, I really feel I'm at the place now where I can regulate my emotions. I can have a conversation with someone, explain to them, kind of see their side. And maybe like, nope, we'll not see each other's side and they'll still continue hating me. But at some point, like, can the harassment stop? Can it like, you know, why so much? Why keep watching me? Why, you know what I mean?
Now, the comments of her video were telling her this just didn't seem right. I mean, seriously, nearly every comment was telling her that she just should not look at the Reddit because it's unhealthy, and also just felt like this documentary might bring up more hate for her. People said, I'd recommend not reading comments completely. Do your YouTube, do your TikTok to get your coins, but stay away from the comment section. It'll help your mental health a lot. They feed off all this attention, Trisha. Some people are jealous and nasty by nature. None of this will make it stop or give you an answer to why. There is no why. People act this way for no legitimate reason. This will only create more drama and stress. This is the unfortunate side of putting your life on display. Think of Malibu. She doesn't need that energy in the house. Otherwise, people were warning her about the dangers of meeting up with these people, urging her to make sure that if she does do interviews, they're virtual interviews, since she said that she was willing to meet up with these people from the Reddit page and have a conversation with them. Trisha does admit it's been hard to find people who are actually interested in speaking of this subject, so it'll be interesting to see if she actually gets any of these Reddit users to speak up.
But again, it's not a trap. It's just like what is happening. And I find it very, very ironic that people have so much to say and they have such strong convictions about me and think I should be canceled, but like don't want to go on a platform to do it or even have a conversation with me and record it for their own benefit or share it on their Reddit or whatever they need, because I'm a human. I can talk to someone rationally, like now anyways, you know, maybe a couple of years I couldn't. And I find it very, very ironic that no one will talk.
I mean, Trisha really wants to convince these people that she's not a bad, horrible person, and that's exactly why she wants to do all of this. But some people just feel like you can't win everyone over, and this might not be the best thing for her. So this whole thing is just truly crazy, and I don't know when this is really gonna come out. She said maybe May, but I don't know, you guys. I mean, this whole thing is wild, and I really want to know what you guys think about Trisha doing these interviews, doing this documentary, and how you feel about the idea of a reality show. Like, what is that about? I would like some more details on that one, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.